This story is about a woman who pulled away first but could not accept it when I did the same.
Her message came at 2:14 a.m. We aren't close anymore. It's about my principles. No punctuation, no warmth, just a verdict. I stared at the screen while the room hummed with the refrigerator's low growl. She stood in the doorway, arms crossed, already distant, like she'd rehearsed the moment and I was just a prop finally hitting his mark. She didn't look angry. She looked relieved. I nodded. That surprised her. "I need space," she said. "You should respect that." Principles. Such a clean word for withdrawal. The next morning she kissed my cheek out of habit, reached for my arm, expected routine to survive rejection. I stepped back, not dramatically, just enough. Her hand froze mid-air. What's that supposed to mean? I met her eyes and felt something settle inside me, cold, measured. I'm stepping back too. The silence after was violent, not loud, sharp. She inhaled like I'd struck her. That was when I understood. This wasn't about distance. It was about control, and she had just lost it. She unraveled slowly after that. Little cracks, sudden mood swings, anger where there should have been indifference. If this had been about principles, she would have welcomed my retreat. Instead, she panicked. She demanded explanations, accused me of punishment, asked why I was being like this. I watched, listened, filed it away. At night, she turned her phone face down, took calls on the balcony, came back with excuses that didn't need to be said unless they were lies. I told myself it was nothing. Then I stopped lying to myself. Her stories didn't match her tone. Her apologies arrived before accusations. She guarded her privacy like a wounded animal guarding a secret, not a boundary. And when I asked, calmly, if there was someone else, she smiled, too quickly. Why would you think that? Because principles don't need alibis. I didn't confront her. I observed. I memorized patterns, logged times, checked phone records when she slept, my pulse steady, my hands calm. There it was. One number, repeated, always late, always erased. I followed once, parked 2 streets away, watched her laugh into someone else's life, watched her become lighter, freer, not guilty, entitled. I felt nothing then. Just confirmation. I requested itemized bills, saved screenshots, let the truth assemble itself piece by piece, like a body being uncovered slowly so the shock doesn't overwhelm the mind. I played my role well, attentive enough, distant enough. She grew bolder, angry when I didn't chase, afraid when I didn't beg. That was the tell. She needed me uncertain. I was already done wondering. The evidence arrived on a Tuesday, clean, undeniable. I laid the phone on the table between us that night. No words, just the call log, the dates, the duration. Her breath caught. That's not... I raised a finger, not for silence, for precision. Who is he? She collapsed into the chair like gravity finally noticed her. Tears came fast, loud, useless. It didn't mean anything, she said. I nodded. That hurt her more than anger ever could. Principles don't cry when exposed. I didn't shout. I didn't ask for forgiveness. I told her I knew long before she confessed that stepping back wasn't retaliation, it was strategy. You wanted distance, I said. I just made it permanent. She begged then. Promises poured out like currency suddenly devalued. I stood, picked up my coat, left her drowning in words that no longer had a listener. Control isn't taken, it's released, and she was powerless without it. I didn't feel victorious. I felt clear. Betrayal simplifies things. It burns away illusions, leaves only structure. She wanted rules that benefited her alone. I gave her equality, distance for distance, silence for silence. Some people don't fear losing love, they fear losing leverage. I walked away without looking back, not because I was strong, but because there was nothing left to see. She lost me the moment she thought I wouldn't leave.